Welcome back. This is Arnav Chaudhary. You are live on my YouTube channel, Arunfoot. It is the second live watch along of the day. It is now going to be out of the JRD TATA Sports Complex in Jamshedpur. The host, Jamshedpur FC, against my former team, Punjab FC and Punjab FC. And as we have kickoff, Punjab FC playing in white and Jamshedpur FC in their traditional red home kit. And it will be interesting to see because, again, we've been speaking about this on and off in the last few days, that the teams playing in white have all lost so far. So it'll be very interesting to see if Punjab FC can buckle the trend and turn things around. As Jamshedpur FC win the ball, Messi Boli, but puts it too wide for Ritik Das to get to the ball. And yeah, let's wait and see what those two teams do. Mohamed Uwais as left back joined Punjab FC from Jamshedpur FC in the summer. So therefore, those are some of those interesting facts we will certainly be talking about this evening in this second encounter. The first one, East Bengal Football Club scored a big 4-1 victory against newcomers Sporting Club Delhi. And just going quickly through the lineups, starting 11 for Jamshedpur FC contains Albino Gomes, Pratik Chaudhary, Mehdi Talal, Mohamed Sanan, Pronoy Halder, Ritik Das, Nikola Stojanovic, Messi Boli, Stephen Eze as captain, Nikhil Bhala, and Mark Zoe. While on the other side, you have Arshdeep Singh, Mohamed Uwais, Bijay, Ricky Shabong, Zelkovic, Effiong, Sguzi, Danny Ramirez, Lumding, Mohamed Suhail, Bikash, and Pablo. So very interesting to see a lot of talent on display and a lot of players who have to or want to or will want to prove something to the players. And yeah, let's see what happens. And it'll be interesting to see. Shrevan says Panvi might not play for Punjab FC due to contract issue going on between club and player. Yeah. And for him, again, for me, contract issue here or there, for me, the most important thing at his age is actually to play. And that's a foul from Mark Zoe, who's joined Jamshedpur FC from East Bengal. Yeah. Hand on the shoulder of Lumding. That's a foul. And it'll be interesting to see what these two teams play. Again, Arshdeep Singh, now the new number one for Punjab FC this season, with Ravi Kumar having switched over to the opponents and sitting on the bench. That's the ball to Mohamed Suhail. Mohamed Suhail with an attempt blocked by Jamshedpur, sorry, Mohamed Uwais. All over the place. Stephen Eze. Ball bouncing here and there, and it's a throw in for the host, Jamshedpur FC. Messi Boli, Madi Talal, Stojanovic, Mark Zoe. Messi Boli loses the ball. Ooh. Bikash. And in the 4th minute, first corner. Sorry, throw in. Corner. Lumding. That should be a foul. Mohamed Sanan, I guess. Yeah. Yeah, that hurts. On the thigh. But then you're fine again. Free kick for Punjab FC from the right. I guess Ramirez to take it. Ramirez putting his hands up. Puts it into the danger zone. That's cleared by Jamshedpur FC. Throw in. The West come over from the left to the right to take a long throw in into the danger area. Effiong doesn't get to it because Stephen Eze does. First corner of the game. 5 minutes 30 on the clock. Effiong Guzi and Danny Ramirez to take that corner. Pushing and shoving going on in that Jamshedpur FC box. Cleared by the Steel Miners. Throw in. Another, you said Rabik is mature now, but people called him Lord. I give important stat that you can compare with other Asians. At the age of 31, they played 400 matches. Rabik played less than 150 matches. Player play very less matches to mature with others counterparts. Yeah. See, Kumar, you have to put stats in, and I say that and go for knowledge and understanding. And I think that's the main thing about these kind of things. Your stats will never be able to get it to. Selkovic loses the ball. Chance for Jamshedpur to break, but they lose it again. Punjab obviously have the ball back. Danny Ramirez plays it to Mohamed Suhail. Mohamed Suhail in the box, loses the ball to Barla. Nikhil Barla does well and clears it nicely to Madi Talal against his former team. Messi Boli wants to play it through to Sanan, but intercepted by Bijay. Would be really bad if he joined any other Maidan clubs, me being a Mohun Bagan fan. Shivam, I would have told if a player like that would come to me and ask me what should I do, I would always tell that player, get as much experience as you can get. Right? That would be my advice to him. As Jamshedpur FC are trying to deny Punjab the way to play. Ricky Shabong, Selkovic, Lumding. Lumding overlapping. Lumding against Mark Zo. Lumding tries to get it across and doesn't win a corner. Is Jamshedpur still playing the caliber? You can see same and there's also one call in the squad and the gameplay. It's an own call team. Sorry, it was not Marzo, it was Stephen Eze. They're playing differently. You've seen it in the first game as well, which they won against Modern Sporting. This is not a college Jamil team. Aditya says, bro, Raulbek is not the best centre back India has to offer, but he has said he's good in recent years because he was the one doing something while the whole squad was doing nothing. Saved Manolo's job a couple of times by scoring. Yeah, by scoring and by saving at the back as well. But again, Rahul Beke was never that bad a centre back as certain people made him to be, right? Or a right back, right? Like, of course, he had made his mistakes. But again, tell me an Indian footballer who doesn't make mistakes. I mean, I don't think that exists, right? So those are some of the realities. Ball bouncing up and down here and there, all over the place. Very messy start at the beginning. Mark Zo earns a foul for Jamshedpur FC against young Bikash Saglasem. Bikash last 2 years on loan with Mohammedan Sporting from the Blasters. Now with Punjab. It's a long ball, but Ritik Das won't get to it. Goal kick for Punjab FC. Ashdeep to take the goal kick for the guests from Punjab. F. Young looking for Mohamed Suhail, but Albino Gomes collecting the ball. It's so funny because not even you have ever rated him. It's not about what I rated him for, but in reality, I know what we have and what we don't. And again, when we talk about Paramveer and Rahul Beke, there's not even a conversation, right? And I know a lot of people have rated him highly. Um, Paramveer has a long, there's certain potential, surely. But to me, it's it's something. Jamshedpur FC breaking free on that left, but cleared by Bijay against Madi Talal. Hi, Shan. I'm doing good. Good to see you back. Sana for BFC looks a decent. It looks good, but Sasha, it's a funny thing that he's actually never been able to seal a place in the national team, right? He's been in and out. He's not been even, considered, and that's a crazy one to think. Nicole wants the throw in to be taken a little few while back. Champion has to be careful. Pratik Chaudhary loses it to Bikash. Can't keep it in. And still today also JRD Sports Complex looks empty to me. Sanan loses the ball back with Punjab. Pablo Santos. Ritik loses the ball against Uwais, and that's a foul on Pranay Haldar, who today is not the captain. What is the Indian Union doing these days? Haven't heard about them in months. Aditya, they have their last and final qualifier on 31st of March. I think the venue is still unclear. And then we'll see. Chance now for Punjab FC to break. Mohamed Suhail. Bad pass. So they'll most probably gather in the middle of March once the ISL gets to its break. Any other young centre back than Bikash whom you feel might be good? Oh, that's a good question. Yeah, Bikash Unam would be the only one that I can mention to you at the moment, to be honest. And I've rated him over the last 2 years um, at Chennai before he now joined the Kerala Blasters. Foul on Danny Ramirez given. Danny Ramirez not only wearing the number 10 shirt, but also the captain's armband. Where's the match happening? Jamshedpur and Punjab? Is it? It's probably been empty. Um, Aditya, simple question. What does this logo here say? Jamshedpur FC versus Punjab FC. That to me means it's a Jamshedpur FC home match. And at the moment, it looks a little empty. Let's have that discussion after 25, 30 minutes. Now you see behind the coach, it's filling up. Because at the start of games, stadiums looking often empty. 14 minutes played. Danny Ramirez with a cross. That's a good cross. Eze with the header. And Albino collects the ball, falls down against Pablo Santos, the Brazilian centre back. Yeah, doesn't do anything but Albino on his feet. Pablo Santos, 33-year-old, was played in Armenia, was played in Saudi Arabia, in Portugal, in Turkey, in Russia, and of course, in his younger days at Maritimo Funchal as well as Sporting Braga. Not the tallest at 6'1". Interesting combination with Vijay at the back. And you see on the right, Jamshedpur FC clear their lines. Messi Boli wins and then loses the ball again. Ricky, Pablo Santos, Uwais tries a through ball, being chased by Ritik, wins a throw in. Mohamed Suhail and Uwais looking and finding Suhail, but cleared. Uwais, Isakovic and BJ totally miscues the ball. And there was no pressure. And this is something which you see, these senseless clearances. Now, do you think India is the only country in the world where football is in love more with the elites and upper middle class instead of the poorest? Football is often called as the poor man's sport. I don't think it's the elite. I mean, differentiate between where football is liked and loved, right? If you want to talk about a Delhi, a Mumbai, a Bangalore, or a Kolkata, and whatever, then it is an elite sport. Danny Ramirez on the edge of the box. Runs backwards, plays it through. Lovely ball there. Ooh, that is a dangerous bounce, and the ball is in the goal. But not given. Bikash, was he offside? Let's see that again. Danny Ramirez. Yeah, Bikash was just about offside, and Albino Gomes very, very lucky because there was an awkward bounce to the ball and it went over his head into the goal. So to try and answer your question, Aditya, I think it is your metro opinion, but I think in rural Bengal, Kerala, the Northeast, even take a Punjab, I've seen that football is also popular. So therefore, I wouldn't say again. If you say European football or world football is more loved by the elites, that is true. But I think there are a lot of countries where most probably is the same case. Punjab FC, the more active of the two sides. And Shipur have still not gotten a grip of the game. Pranayalda plays it across to Nikhil Barla. Barla with a long ball looking for Messi Boli, and Pablo Santos goes down. Foul given. Messi Boli saying that not much happened, but the Brazilian holding his head. Let's see that. Was it the ball or was it the arm of Messi Boli? Not a lot of teams play out of the back. Is that because they've invested more in foreign attackers and Indian goalies aren't of the level? Oh, that's a good question, Sasha. I think you have to have the players, the understanding, right? I mean, this playing out of the back thing is. I also have some German teams where I say, you know what, don't do it. try and play, be more direct, play the ball out. It depends on the quality of players you have. And I don't think we have the ball playing centre backs to be able. We saw that East Bengal, Delhi SC. Delhi SC is trying to build up, and it's they're always playing to Ribeiro, the Brazilian, to build the game and not you know to Cleston. And so yeah, I think that's a problem. And you're dependent on the foreign centre back to build up the game, but he needs at least someone to play the ball with. So that's a problem. Albino needs to come back to his senses. He was the key through which took the team to the semis. If he doesn't perform, no matter the coach, I'm sure would fall like deck of cards. I don't know. I wouldn't agree to that because I think the quality this season of the overall team is better than last season, even though, of course, Javi Hernandez no longer is there. The last time these two played, at least I saw them, was last year in Delhi in Jan, where Javi Hernandez and Stephen Eze were the differential factor. Why does Indian coach prefer to at this point? It feels like an obsession. Because your players are best in that system. Ritik Das. Ooh, slip there from Lungding. Mohamed Sanan into the middle, headed out by Selkovic. Stojanovic missed the opportunity to take a shot. Nikola Stojanovic earns Jamshedpur FC their first corner of the night. And he's trying to animate the crowds. Stojanovic, good to see. Seasoned campaigner in the I League. He's played for Gokulam Kerala, Mohammedan Sporting, as well as Indakashi. Corner to be taken by Madi Talal, the Frenchman. Stephen Eze lurking. Pratik Chaudhary lurking. They've got height. Pratik Chaudhary doesn't get to it. Pranay Haldar plays it back to Nikhil Balla. Balla across. Who does end up with Messi Boli. Madi Talal, that's a good ball in, but Arshdeep collects. Can we say East Bengal is winning this season? No. ABD, we can't. East Bengal surely are going to be one of the contenders if they continue the way they're playing now. But if you ask me, are they going to be winning this season? I think that's too easy to say now because they've won 2 matches. I think they have tougher opponents coming up. And yeah, let's keep it that way. Your commentary is better than the ISL commentary. Thanks, ABD. I'm trying to do these and these watch-alongs. Recommended to fan code. I don't have a problem of doing a few commentary gigs this season. Why not? Would enjoy it. Oh, back pass. Balla can't keep the ball in. Throw in. Sohail. Ricky Shabong plays it across to Selkovic. Uwais. Mohamed Uwais. Oh, bad clearance from Pablo Santos. Lunding, but that's a foul on Mohamed Sanan. Is he going to get a card? Let's see that replay. No, that's a little physical, but that's not worth a card. Lunding and Sanan. A nice duel on that side. Cole asking for a free kick. Got it also. Because it was one. And a reminder, those of you who haven't, if you like this watch along, leave a like behind. If you aren't a subscriber, that's a shot. Stojanovic. Leave a like behind. Share with other people to join us in our live. And if you haven't, to subscribe to the channel. We stand at 3,792. And therefore, we're scratching the 3,800 mark. So do spread the word. We need someone on fan code commentary who spits facts less and shouts and thrashes into the mic more like Italian and Spanish commentators. Ignorants love that, even though they would act like they hate it. Okay. Throw in for Punjab FC. Ways to take it. Test for Women's Asian Cup will be streamed on fan code. Okay, interesting. A little bit of space. Ramirez looking for Bikash. Bikash getting into interesting spaces. The young attacker. Oh, that's a long ball for Sanan. Tries to get it in quick, but Bijoy closes down and clears for a corner. I forgot the name of the counter. Was in brief period in ISL 2024 and loved his counter. And do you remember? What do you mean? You mean the guy from South America, Juan Arango? Or what do you mean someone else? Corner, Maditalal into the danger zone. That's dangerous. There was a connection. Was it Ize or was it Pratik? Let's see. No, that was Pratik. Ah, okay. Yeah, that guy. Yeah, understand. West Thrones are there to watch. Personal opinion. Yeah, they're dangerous, right? And the ball's gonna go out. I guess against Messi Boli. So far, Messi Boli hasn't done that much. Needs to be more involved. And as throw in Punjab FC. Ways to FM, who's not been involved at all. I feel in the attacking movements of Punjab FC. That should be a foul on Messi Boli. Yeah. Pablo Santos. Stojanovic into the danger zone. And offside given against Jamshedpur FC. Arshdeep. Arshdeep takes it high. FM should be a foul on Stephen Eze. Not given. Ritik, nice little turn. Plays it forward, but way ahead of Messi Boli. Arshdeep across to Bijar. One thing, Vikash loses the ball. Jamshedpur. Still very scrappy. Half an hour nearly played, 29 plus minutes. Long ball forward. Headed out by Nikhil Bala. but Uwais directly there, headed on by Bikash, but Albino Gomes has the ball. No, sorry, Mohamed Suhail has it. It looks like Bikash and Mohamed Suhail have switched sides. It might sound funny, but watching Uwais throw in, I thought he could become something like Rory Dunlop. Yeah. Stanovic being told half an hour played by drinks break by Owen Coyle. What to do, not to do. Owen Coyle having a word in general with his team. They've not been that proactive for their own standards, I would say. They've been very content to allow Punjab to see more of the ball and have been more content in trying to create things from free kicks or from corners. When you see Bikash has been lively. Danny Ramirez, Selkovic. Owen Coyle, Sandy Stewart also giving some direction. Is the generally very low interest? Gosh, I honestly don't know. You guys tell me what you feel. I think the interactions are less than they have been in the last few years. Yes, I would say that. Right, to me, that would be something where I would say it's not been much. Yeah, and so yeah, Jamshedpur is slowly getting that own calls in from. It looks like it. Um, throw in for Punjab. Another, I'm not saying Becky would have become Asian class player. I'm saying maturity would have come in the early age when you play more games than late 30s. Kumar could have, would have, you never know. Because again, this is generalization. There are players who mature early, and there are players who mature later. Chance maybe for Punjab FC. That could be a good chance if someone was there in the middle. Danny Ramirez is too slow to get into that area. Stojanovic. Stojanovic trying to find Ritik, doesn't do that. Bikash. Ricky Shabong. Selkovic. Danny. Selkovic too late. Ooh, that's a late tackle from Stephen Eze and doesn't get a card. I think just decent. Okay. I don't know what the others think. Would be interesting to hear. What's going on? Who's not allowing media players in Japan? Kochi with Mosey match happened. So missing football. At the moment, I think there is a big doubt about that match happening tomorrow, right? There seems to be that the GCDA, which is the Greater Cochin Development Authority, who are the owners of the stadium, didn't allow the press conference to happen. They threw out the staff of Kerala Blasters. My namesake Arnav Bhattacharya has been, you know, and um, so therefore these are things which are happening. So I don't know. If you ask me, there is a big chance that the match might not happen tomorrow, which would be crazy. But again, we are in Indian football. We are in the year 2025, 26, sorry, 25, 26 season. Anything and everything is possible. Throw in for the home team. Ball across. Nikhil Balla got some space. Balla too optimistic for Ritik to get to that. Yeah, the fluidity in that Jamshedpur team is still missing, in my opinion. It's not, yeah. So 2 match suspended just because it's mess even after season starts so much up. Yeah, Shanlata, I said there will be a lot of disruptions this season, which we are not used to. So therefore, that is a problem for you and me and us as fans. We'll see a lot of these. So therefore, be prepared for more. Elections are coming up in Kerala, in Tamil Nadu, Bengal, and Assam. All these things factors. Stanovic headed out. Vijay has to be careful against Messi Boli. Able to clear in the end. Headed on. My mouth said. Cleared by Punjab FC. Maybe a chance now for Mohamed Sohail to break. He's got space in front of him. Got Mark Zoe in front of him. Stojanovic is also coming in. Mohamed Sohail. And cleared jointly by Jamshedpur FC. Back with Punjab FC. Selkovic. Selkovic. And dispossessed Mohamed Sohail. And the FC previously booked stadium for entire year using days. Country clubs book only for match days. No, they didn't book it for 365 days. They booked it normally what from September to April, right? And the clubs are also doing blockout dates. So therefore, it is not the same because it's also not possible. Certain stadiums have been given for concerts, for this, for that, everything. So you can't do blockout, right? So we've got a lot of, and then certain state governments are not working together with the clubs. Danny Ramirez, Uwais, important header from Steven Eze. But Jamshedpur clear, headed forward. Pratik Chaudhary. Effiong loses it. Pranoy clears it, not far enough. Selkovic wins it, loses it, and they win it again. A lot of action. Punjab. Mohamed Suhail against Mark Zoe, but only to Stephen Eze. Loses it. Lumding. Lumding, maybe with a shot. Oh, Stephen Eze. No, foul not given. Pranoy. Chance to break here, Madhita Lal, but Pablo Santos clears. Back with Jamshedpur FC. Lots of here and there. Nikhil Bala, long ball, looking for Messi Boli. Messi Boli wins it against Bijay. Messi Boli goes down. Messi Boli goes down and wants a penalty but won't get it. Big fight for Bijay in this situation. Let's see that replay again. Messi Boli using his body. Yeah, both the players are holding. Nah, it's not enough. There is contact, surely, but it's not enough for a pen. Just pray to God this season properly ends anyhow. Yeah, finally, Motsel getting game time, very important for him to develop. Yeah, Pranata, and you see, right, that he has to fight, right? So that's the thing. A lot of midfield action for both teams, limited chances, or actually to no chances at both ends, to be honest. If Young with a foul on Stojanovic. Pratik Chaudhary finds Ritik Das, falls and slips against Uwais, loses the ball. Bikash trying to beat Nikhil Bala. Nikhil Bala does well, but dangerously across the face of the goal. Stojanovic wins it against Mohamed Suhail. Mohamed Sanan against Lumding. A lot of fighting going on. Foul on Sanan from Lumding. Both ends, both the teams fighting for the ball. Physical game. Just 1 second. I'll just get up. Physical game from both the teams. Very physical and not allowing space to the attacking players. Maditala, Mohamed Sanan on the left. Mohamed Sanan only wins a throw in. Maditala, Mark Zo gets it across, cleared by Punjab. And throw in Punjab FC. Scrappy is, I think, the word I've used a few times today for this game. Limited chances. A lot of throw-ins. A lot of battles in the middle of the park. A throw-in for Jamshedpur FC. Effiong against Bijay. Messi Boli cleared by Pablo Santos. Aditya Mohamed Sanan in the box, goes down and goes down too easy. Now what's happening with Karawazusi Stadium? Is the match going to happen? Augusto, I cannot tell you if the match will happen or not tomorrow. If I see what I'm hearing and also what I've read today, then there is a real danger that the match tomorrow might not take place. I think that's a sad reality. Um, you know. So therefore, reality of things. If we like it or not, given circumstances, but obviously keep the ball. Ways looking for Suhail. Sorry, Lumding. Lumding plays it back to Danny Ramirez. Ramirez chips it to Ricky. Bikash, sorry. Lumding wins it back. Ooh. Selkovic. Oasis. So if we want to talk about tomorrow, I can't tell you if the match is going to happen, to be honest. Waste of money on flight tickets from Mumbai. We'll have to wait and see. If the match doesn't take place, yes, throw in for Pajawasi on the left. But it is. I'm not sure what's going to happen tomorrow, to be very honest to you. So, could the match happen? Might the match happen? Might the match not happen? No surety, no clarity. Corner for Punjab FC in the 44th minute. Pushing and shoving in the Jamshedpur FC box. Second corner. That's one there. No one gets a touch to it. Stephen Eze clears it. Messi Boli. Sorry, Mohamed Sanan. Messi Boli with space. Messi Boli against Bijay. Messi Boli. Can he get a shot on? No, he plays it. Mohamed Sanan leaves it to Mahdi Talal and he can't get it across. Throw in for Jamshedpur. Talal. Loses it. Stephen Eze clears it. It's all over the place. Throw in Punjab FC. Foul on Madi Talal. 2 minutes of added time. Right. Vijay having a word with the ref. Let's see that again. Oh, yeah, that's a clear card. And that should be also a yellow card. Uncontrolled from Vijay Varghese. Seems to have injured or maybe even broken his small finger. Has a taping on it. 2 minutes of added time. We're already 45 seconds in. Madi Talal will take that free kick. Talal into the danger zone. Headed out by Effiong. Oh, Nikhil Bala wins it and then loses the ball. Cleared by Jamshedpur. Headed on. Effiong. Effiong. Effiong plays the ball forward, but Mohamed Sohail doesn't make the run. Albino. Stephen Eze. Stojanovic to Sanan, who loses it against Lumding. Danny Ramirez plays it on to Sjelkovic. Across to Mohamed Suhail. Mohamed Suhail on the right loses the ball. Mohamed Sanan clears it. Messi Boli ahead of Vijay. And there's a long range attempt on goal. Don't know who was it. Was that Madi Talal? But Messi Boli is on the ground. Slowly getting up. Talal's idea to try and hit a free goal. And that's the halftime whistle at the JRD TATA Sports Complex. It's goalless between Jamshedpur FC and Punjab FC 0-0 after 45 minutes. And there's some arguments between Stephen Eze, Mohamed Sanan, and the match referee. I don't know what they're asking for, but what the teams cannot be really happy. Not a good half of football. Need to do more. Need to be more clear in their attacking intent. Need to be clearer with creating chances. And here, tomorrow, early kickoff, Bangalore FC versus Northeast United at 5 p.m. and Kerala Blasters versus Mumbai City FC in the second one. And from what I see coming out as news, according to Mathrubhumi in Kerala, the Greater Cochin Development Authority has released JLN Stadium to Kerala Blasters for tomorrow's match. GCDA has given Kerala Blasters FC 1 week to clear the dues. Even then, Kerala Blasters should seriously consider moving out of the JLN Cochin and find a better stable home. Yeah, that is what is being said. Therefore, there's confusion over it, while national reporting says there are doubts about the match. News out of Kerala is that it's happening, according to Mathrubhumi, and that's been reported by multiple people. The match is happening. I think attendance is good. I don't know, Kumar. I want to know the official number, then we can talk about it. But I've seen full stadiums, full stadium attendance in Jamshedpur in the past, and this is surely not full attendance. I think Vijay will get red card if his reckless tackles like this. Let's see. He didn't even get a yellow. The referee has been very lenient with the fouls, and yeah, been as I say, it's a scrappy encounter, not really clearly game pattern. I think Punjab will see the better of the two, but No real chances or opportunities, except Bikash, of course, scoring an offside goal. But that also had an awkward flighting, looping. So therefore, loop, not looping. So therefore, so far, both the teams need to do better. But so far, I'd say, yeah, a nil-nil is a fair result. Once more, looking at who is available potentially on the bench. Jamshedpur FC have Ravi Kumar, Zirkovic, Vinci Barreto, Ray Tachikawa, Manvir Singh, Riata, Shotto Gului, German Singh, and Gabriel Rosenberg. While Punjab FC on the bench have Mohit Shabir, Princeton Rebello, Vinith Rai, Kipgen, Ranjit R. Mite, Leon Augustin, Osoji, and Suresh Mite. So interesting potential options for both the things. Interesting is that Nikhil Prabhu is missing for Punjab FC. Didn't hear anything that Nikhil is injured or anything, but he's not part of it. And that's the situation. MCFC Extra, Mumbai City FC was Kerala Blasters. News national level is that match might not happen, while news out of Kerala over the last 15-20 minutes is saying that the match most likely will take place. I mean, that's been reported by different groups. Um, you know, and that's the status. There is this thing that um, the GCDA is demanding 28 lakhs for maintenance work that is carried out on the stadium. Even though Kerala Blasters have a deposit of 1 crore supposedly with the GCDA. Yeah, I mean, when something like this happens in Odisha and Odisha FC is facing problems, I'm not surprised. I am honestly surprised that Kerala Blasters, in a state like Kerala, are facing these kind of problems. I find that very, very, very sad, very, very disturbing to say the least, that we are in this situation. Again, we've had enough issues and problems in Indian football, in the ISL over the last few weeks and months. I would have hoped and would have expected that the authorities help to get the league off the ground, but it seems like in different states, different areas, regions of the country, that doesn't seem to be the case. Unlike, for example, in Kolkata, where the Mamata Banerjee government agreed to hand East Bengal and Mohun Bagan Salt Lake Stadium for free at no rent, at no cost at all to the clubs. Um, I haven't heard it, but I would believe the same thing would apply for Mohammedan Sporting also with the Kishore Bharati, which they used yesterday against FC Goa. While, of course, Odisha has now finally sorted their stadium matters with the Kalinga and are going to be playing. Yeah, they started training yesterday and they'll be playing early next week, if I'm right. So therefore, that's going to be an interesting thing to see. Yeah, Odisha. No, sorry, where were we? Where were we? Odisha. Yeah, Tuesday, Odisha FC versus Interkashi. And so therefore that's something which is there. And yeah, we have to wait to see. Interkashi still, we don't know where they're going to play. Here are the stats. 52 to 48% in favor of Jamshedpur FC, 3 attempts, 1 on target for Punjab FC, 2 corners each, 6 to 8 fouls committed, and 2 to 1 offsides. So interesting piece of stats. Kumar is going to say with so-called Messi event, why they would invest an amount on Kerala FC. Kumar, the 28 lakhs of renovation work is not for the Messi thing. That was much, much more. That's a multi-crore investment just to replace the seats. I don't know what the 28 lakhs are supposedly for. But again, to me, don't mix those two things up, because they've replaced I think all bucket seats have been replaced in Kochi. That is a different investment than, yeah, then I don't know what kind of work was done, for which they're wanting to charge. But again, they want to charge, they are charging. And very interesting to see what happens on that front. So therefore, those are the realities in Kochi in this match. Yeah, let's see what Owen Coyle and Panagiotis Dimperis do at the break. Do they make any changes? Do they keep the squad the way there is? Because I'm not convinced. I think we need changes, and therefore that is going to be very interesting to see what happens. And yeah, it's going to be a challenge. Uh, and well, let's wait and see. Enough that, but safety measures addressed by AFC, which is pointed at Kumar. If the safety measures pointed out by FIFA and by the AFC, then that stadium would not stand. It would be rebuilt from scratch. If you want to talk about safety measures, I think Javier Shepi said in 2017 what he had to say about it. Nothing in that front on that front has happened on that stadium. So therefore, if we want to talk about safety measures, then we don't need to talk about it because it doesn't work, right? So therefore, for me, yeah, safety measures and JLN Kulur not in the same sentence, please. Right. Quick. Sorry. Um, yeah. How Karavasasi will continue in Kerala with this issue by GCDA? Kumar, GCDA is not Kerala. That is the Greater Cochin Development Authority. They have a problem there and they need to solve it. And I don't know how can they solve it. That's a good question to ask, but I don't know what the answer is to that. Just get up once. So therefore, for the Blasters, um, they were looking seriously at Calicut as an alternative this season, but again, due to the state of the ground and then having to share it with Gokulam Kerala, I think it then became a non-starter by itself, and therefore they are now back in Cochin. The GCDA helped and supported them in some way and saying, "Hey, listen, do come back. We reduce the costs." And it seems very, very clear that people within the Kerala Football Association, between potentially the sports ministry, what's being said in Kerala, that even the Super League Kerala, all of them are conspiring against the Blasters. So this is also welcome to the world of Indian football, where what I always say is that cooperation is the need of the hour, but we don't have that cooperation in Indian football. We have a lot of entities looking at themselves, at their own interests, rather than the interests of Indian football, and therefore that is a problem that we have. Um, yeah, that is something which we say, and um, you know um, um, that is something which we need to look at, and again, we have problems at multiple venues, at multiple in multiple states. It's not a one state issue that we have problems, and therefore for me the question is, how can you solve these issues, how can you solve these problems? And there is no simple solution to it, I feel. We are in a very difficult state, if you ask me, right? And I don't know which is bigger club, East Bengal FC or Kerala Blasters, according to you. Hannibal, if you look at the legacy part and what East Bengal has, uh, uh, um, you know, um, then East Bengal is bigger. But if I look at sort of the fan following, social media, I would say then the Blasters are bigger these days, right? So that's the thing. Conspiring, what are they? Welcome to US. Hannibal, it's not a problem over there, right? It is not a problem because it is, a CPM run government. You have problem in other states with other governments as well. So that's your problem, your general problem. The apathy of the authorities to support football in India is being showcased in this case, right? To me, that is the biggest thing that you can see is, hey, listen, you know what? They are not supporting football, right? So therefore, for me, that is the bigger learning about everything that we're talking about, because where is the input and the support to grow football in India, right? The government might say this, that, everything, but they're not. Kerala Blasters is big in terms of revenue and support. And revenue this season, I don't know. This season, I'm not sure, because if I see what East Bengal has been able to get a sponsorship, right? They got a a Tata patch. I saw Kingfisher, very interesting. I don't know if you saw that today. If you watched my earlier streaming, we spoke about it actually. That it's in the first time. So for me, in a long time, that a Kingfisher branding was seen on an East Bengal jersey, and it looked, in my opinion, looked good. So therefore, that's a thing, and um, yeah. So therefore, I don't know where the number stops at. Yeah. In this match, there is competition between both who can kick ball first out of field. Oh, Akshay, that's a hard one, but yeah, it's is it it's not been the best of football, right? It's been rather destructive at both ends. It's more with Jamshedpur FC in regard to avoiding conceding a goal. What is the chances that tomorrow's match will happen? Anibal, at the moment, what I just saw in regard to what the uh, Malayalam Manorama is reporting, um, the game is happening. Asianet has also now reported about it. Ashish Negi is saying by 9 o'clock there should be a decision. So in the next half an hour we should have a decision. So therefore, again, there is at the national level, I'm seeing a lot of tweets. People are saying it's not happening. It might happen. It might not happen. While in Kerala, I've now seen Manorama News, Asianet. All of them are saying the match is happening. So therefore, I let me um, yeah. I don't have any other information. So therefore, let me not say yes or no. But at the moment, there is a danger that the match might not happen. In the last 3 seasons, I don't know if the revenue actually was more than East Bengal. Support, yes. I mean, they're communists. They should give Kerala versus the stadium for free to use. Please. Anibal, communists on paper in Indian context are the real communists, and in other parts of the world, communists will actually charge you more than without. So therefore, let's not get into this right-left political discussion because I think we don't have an answer for us. I think the main thing is that in a state like Kerala, we're talking about a football-friendly state, that you're facing this problem less than 24 hours before the game is a disgrace, in my opinion. Mati Dalal, yeah, with the kickoff. So therefore, for me, that's the thing, you know. And again, with Odisha, we've heard it. Interkashi still is facing problems, right? Has no real support from the UP government. Kickoff in Jamshedpur. Um, Jamshedpur FC now from right to left in their traditional red, and Punjab FC in their away white from left to right. And can they break the jinx that the team wearing white so far in this ISL campaign has always lost? So that's the question now. So therefore, um, yeah, so that's the thing. If would have been another club with their respective state government, it would have not have been covered by the media as they're covering for Kerala. See, exactly, Hannibal. That's another thing, right? How much was the coverage in Odisha? How much was the outcry that the Odisha government suddenly is not supporting Odisha FC, right? Interkashi has gotten limited to no support in Uttar Pradesh. So therefore, these are realities. They think you have money to build stadium. Kumar, theoretically, I would say yes, but again, building is given that you're not even getting a ground. Do you think they will allow you to build a stadium? Just asking. These things happen again and again if they're going to build own stadium with small capacity. Actually, it's not so easy to build a stadium. Punjab FC had plans of an own sports city, ball in the danger zone, cleared by Jamshedpur FC. Um, so therefore, these are realities. So Danny Ramirez, can he keep the ball in? Danny Ramirez does. Oh, that's a foul from Pronoy. And there are two players down. So therefore, it's not so easy to say, oh yeah, just build a stadium. The situation which Indian football is in now, every state government should give the club stadiums for absolute free of cost. Hannibal, they don't care. Most governments don't care. The only government who has done this is the West Bengal government that I know about. I don't know about if Assam or maybe if Northeast playing Meghalaya, maybe there as well, but I haven't heard anything. But otherwise, no one's playing for free. If it's private land, who's going to stop them to build stadium? Kumar, who's going to give you that private land? Who's going to buy that land? You guys are not getting the point that it's not easy to say, okay, tomorrow, listen, let me build a stadium. We don't even know if there's a league in the summer. Why would I go and build my own stadium? On a serious note, right? I don't know if I will exist as a club. I don't know if the league will exist as a club, as a league. Why would I build a stadium? Why would I, you know, spend that much of money to build something which might not be needed? Replay Danny Ramirez. Yeah. Half he bought it, half Prannoy fell for it. Stojanovic on the ground. Danny Ramirez to take the free kick. One call, not happy about the situation. Once more, the reminder, if you're liking our discussion, if you're liking what we're talking about, do leave a like behind, share it with other people to join our conversations. And of course, subscribe to the channel as well. 12 likes so far. Thank you very much. The earlier live, 27 likes. Thank you. And we stand at 3,794 subscriptions of arunfoot. Thanks a lot, Stanovic, getting a turban at the moment. As you can see, German Preet, Manveer, and Ravi Kumar on the bench. And Prannoy gets a yellow card for the foul. Media covering Karavas's situation will certainly put the people in power in little pressure. Sure, not only that, covering and of course social media pressure as well. In India, common sense no more common. Yeah. Those days are gone. It seems like, right? And even in a state which loves football, the the team is struggling. Free kick, Punjab FC on the right, close to the corner flag. Danny Ramirez next to the ball. There's a lot of holding, grabbing, pushing going on in the box. Pratik Chaudhary. Still pushing and shoving going on. Oh, Pratik Chaudhary goes down because Effiong steps on his foot. I didn't do anything, is what Effiong is saying. 51st minute. Danny Ramirez. Overcooked. No one gets the ball. No, if there's a future sorts out, then they have to think about it. Kumar, do you think that it's going to get sorted? Again, just think yourself. Do you think that this situation which we are in will get sorted in the next month, 2 months, 3 months? We don't even know. Listen, if I was working for someone, I don't know if I would advise someone to build sporting infrastructure. Karabas's situation sounds like someone in GCDA first decided to reduce rent and someone else in the committee ego got hurt. And then said, hey, give me more money and this and that, everything. Yeah. Nikhil Bala ensures there's no contact, wins the throw in. Ritik Das. Oh, that's a nice little flick. No, that was Madi Talal. Sorry. Bijay plays it across to Lumding. Lumding, long ball forward for Bikash, but Albino Gomes has the ball. Still goalless in Jamshedpur. Messi Boli comes forward, doesn't win it. Mohamed Suhail. That's a bad pass again. Has to do more. Composure. Ritik Das. Vijay to Arshdeep. Pratik Chaudhary clears. But Punjab FC keep the ball. Ways overcooked. Bikash plays it to Lumding. Mm, terrible pass. Looking for Ricky, but maybe a chance to counter. Oh, Messi Boli. Messi Boli handled the ball. Foul not given. Confusion. Let's see again. Messi Boli. There's no contact. There is no contact. Rightly seen by the referee. Free kick Punjab FC. Again, Danny Ramirez. A little further out on the right. 54 minutes now played. Ramirez headed out by Jamshedpur FC, and that's a foul on Madi Talal. The game continues to be very, very scrappy. A lot of small little fouls here and there. No game flow possible at all. No chances at all also. You have to be happy with half chances. Pratik Chaudhary headed out. And that's a foul on Bikash by Mark Zo. Mark Zotampuya. Half it was a foul, half Bikash earned it. Sorry. Punjab FC with the ball. Mohammad Owais. Looks for Ricky, doesn't get to it. Suhail loses it again. And offside. And the attacking line of Punjab FC, of Jamshedpur FC, both very, very blunt today. Limited opportunities, limited chances at both ends. Ritik Das loses the ball also, Ricky. Ball lost again. Oh. Stephen Eze loses the ball. Cleared by Jamshedpur FC. Back with Punjab FC. Oh, Vijay nearly lost the ball, but then doesn't play cleanly, and the ball is going here and there. Very scrappy. Danny Ramirez, Mohamed Suhail, and into the arms of Albino Gomes. Looks like it was offside before that. Ball to Sanan. Can't get to it. Lumding clears. Bikash header. Daniel Ramis keeps it in, but Magzo gets it. Pronoy looking for Ritik. Doesn't get to it. Good opening pass from Pronoy, but Ritik Nas doesn't get to the ball. It remains scrappy in the middle of the park. Ricky. Danny Ramirez, that's a bad pass. Sorry, Selkovic. Steven is back to his keeper. 58 plus minutes played. Markzo looking for Messi Boli. Vijay does very well to win it. And then Messi Boli, too much theatrics. But back with Jamshedpur FC. Pronoy Pratik will place back his goalkeeper. Effiong charging. Steven Eze loses the ball. Seen that a few times. Danny Ramirez carrying the ball for too long, in my opinion, today. Another, is this just me or watching this game is tiring? It is very tiring. Anupam, if you watch East Bengal versus Sporting Club Delhi, much better game. Not only from East Bengal, but also from Sporting Club Delhi. This is just, I'm trying to avoid the opponent to get opportunities. And now reactions. Osiju coming on for Sielkovic and Princeton Rebello coming on as well. Let's see who comes off. Mohammed Suhail. Interesting substitution. So a second striker for Punjab FC. Corner. That's a good one, but cleared directly by Jamshedpur FC. Punjab FC have the ball. Lumding on the right. He's going to try and put it in. No, he doesn't. Plays it to Osuji. Lumding. Lovely ball to Osuji. Osuji in the box. But Stephen Eze charges in and clears from that dangerous situation. So Anupam, no. And this is football both are playing in the same way. Yeah, they're not playing in the same way, but it's there is no imagination, there is no creativity in the sense of right, and they're evening out each other out also from a tactical standpoint, and then stuff happening by chance. Vikash back to Lumding. Now the SLK and Kerala Football Association chairman conspiring to trouble Kerala losses. See, okay, Kumar. It's a combination play, at least a little bit from Punjab. Danny Ramirez. As overlap from Ricky. Ricky gets it overcooked. And Lumding doesn't get to it. It now has to be careful because Princeton in the way of Mohammed Sanan. Messi Bori wins a throw in. Yeah, it's tiring. Guys, I know it's tiring, but we will have these kind of match days where sometimes we feel, could have been, should have been better. 62 minutes played. Nikola Stojanovic, that's a good through ball. But Hrithik Das late to react. Stojanovic with a head turban, head and beard turban, let's call it that way. It's around this and also done this way around the head. Mahdi Talal, little limited impact. Mahdi Talal was the match winner against Mohammedan Sporting last week. Messi Poli cleared. Messi Poli wins it back. Messi Poli still plays it to Mahdi Talal. Talal. Oh, that's a good shot attempt. Arshdeep under problem, facing problems. Now a chance, Bikash. And good tackle there from Pranay Halder. Again, and also Pranay Halder on the edge. If he gets the man, he's off. Punjab lose the ball. Stojanovic. Vijay wins it, loses it. Bikash. Magzo wins it. Sanan. Talal. Mohammad Sanan. And Vijay takes the man down. And Mohammad Sanan with a step on the back. Let's see this. No, not step on the back. Knee on the back, and that hurts. That does hurt. Not intentional, but that hurts quite a bit. When you step with your knee onto the back. Again, not intentionally because Mohammad Salah not in control of where you are flying. And then, that hurts. That really hurts. Vijay is going to get treatment now. And it's all fine, say the medical staff of Punjab FC. Vijay sat down again. And he's going to sit out this situation. Free kick didn't go well. Stojanovic back to Stephen. Is it to Pratik Chaudhary? Nikhil Bala. Bala. Back to Pratik. Cleared by Punjab. Effiong. Sorry. Suji to Effiong, but he loses the ball again. Effiong totally, what to say? The less said, the better, I guess. Not a good game from the Nigerian marksman. Nikola Stojanovic. Goes off. Vinci Pareto and Ray Tachikawa coming on. Can Tachikawa give us a little bit more creativity in this game? That's going to be the question that I would have if I have the option of a Tachikawa. And Kipken. Mang Leng Thang Kipken, the youngster coming on for Punjab FC. Can any of the substitutions make a difference? That is going to be the question here. Chance, or rather no chance in the end. Messi Boli, is he offside? Yeah. Not a good game from Messi Boli. You've seen better matches from him. What attacking options do Jamshedpur FC have? Manveer Singh, most probably. Manveer Singh Jr., I have to say. Long kick from Ashdeep. Ball gets through to Kipken. Can he keep it in? Oh, yeah, that's a header. Ooh. And Albino Gomes. James Effiong. Messi Boli coming from an offside position. That's not good enough. Japanese midfielder Reita Chikawa back on the field. And the past is captained the Red Miners. Long ball forward. Oh. Gotten as far as Kipgen, but he can keep the ball. Osuji. And he earns a corner for his side. Bede Osuji. 69 minutes nearly played. Princeton Rebello now taking a corner. Fourth corner for Punjab. Princeton Rebello. Cleared by Jamshedpur FC. Vinci jumps uncontrolled across. And there is Bijay clears it. The Punjab player in that attacking position. Crouching. Coming again from Vinci. Nikhil Bala. Vinci loses out against Mohammad Uwais. Cleared. Pratik has to be careful. Ooh, dangerous ball from Pratik Chaudhary to Albino Gomes. Guys, he put out statement that stadium issues are cleared. Okay. Babalus, let me try and find that one. And Sun on the ground. So an update from the Kerala Blasters, I'll tell you once I have a break here. 70 minutes played. Are we going to get a winner? Or is this match going to end in a goalless stalemate? Pablo Santos looking for James Effiong. Who has it against Pratik Chaudhary? James Effiong can keep the ball, puts it into the danger area. But Albino Gomes has easily collected the ball. Long shot forward. Gets it to Messi Boli. Rei Tachikawa. Tachikawa, that ball's going to go out with no chance for Sanan to get to it. And let's me quickly read what the blaster has said. Karabasisi acknowledges the efforts of Shri P. Rajivi, Honorable Minister for Industries and Law, Government of Kerala, Shri P.V. Srinijan, Honorable MLA and President, Ernakulam District Football Association, and Shri Chandran Pillai, Chairman, GCDA, in facilitating a resolution regarding the Jawaharlal Nehru International Stadium and the upcoming fixture. We'd like to sincerely thank the fans of Kerala Blasters for the unwavering love and support shown to the club over the last few hours. Your passion and belief continue to drive us forward every single day. We also extend appreciation to the officials of the FF, our vendors, partners, and the entire club staff, many of whom went above and beyond, and some even delayed breaking their fast while continuing to support the club, a gesture that truly means the world to us. In the end, football is the winner. We will take through the field against Mumbai City FC tomorrow for our first home game of the season. So that's good news. The Blasters confirming that they are playing tomorrow against Mumbai City. So all the fears we've had in the last few hours gone. Important, I think, for all Indian football fans. I'd rather get my assignments delayed and lose marks than watch my team play like this. It has always been like this. No, they've not. I don't think so. They've had interesting seasons when they won the league, with players like Greg Stewart and others. Yeah, but with the quality they have, I mean, especially Amadi Talal, even now with Ray Tachikawa on the field, this is not good enough. Ritik Sanan also should be able to do something. Always. That's a push. That's a shove. 73 and a half minutes played. Still goalless at the JRD TATA Sports Complex in Jamshedpur between Jamshedpur FC and Punjab FC on this Saturday evening, earlier in the day. East Bengal Football Club scored a 4-1 victory against Delhi SC. Deserving win for the red and gold. Maybe a little too big in regard to results, but otherwise deserving. East Bengal top of the table, Delhi bottom of the table. And here it looks like Punjab will get their first point of the season. Jamshedpur, their first draw of the season. Lumding does get it across. Osuji, too dangerous. Messi Boli wins it. Messi Boli loses it. Again, back with Punjab FC. Princeton. Princeton plays it back to Bijay. Pablo Santos. Uwais. Oh, that's bad. Terrible. Back with Jamshedpur. Ray Tachikawa lurking, and Osoji unable to keep the ball in play, but at least he's involved. He's trying since coming on. Other players today have not been able to. And that's the drinks break after 75 minutes. Both the coaches having a word with their players. Yeah, they both know. Soji walking back. People have made banners Jamke Khelo, Jamshedpur. Goal saving Albino Gomes, and someone also recreated the Jamshedpur FC logo, not as a roundish crest, but like a shield. Thrown Jamshedpur FC, ball bouncing here and there. Ramirez, can they keep it? Shabong Suji looking for Fiong. Pratik plays it back to his keeper. Albino, but back with Delhi FC. Delhi FC saying Punjab FC, who will play in Delhi. That was my thought. Once more, can't play in Punjab. Ball lost. Reta Chikawa. Madita Lal. Maxo. Ooh. Reta Chikawa. Nice one. Vinci across to Mohamed Sanan. Can he once at least get the ball in? That's a dangerous one. And that is a goal! Vinci Barreto! Out of nowhere. A clearance from Arshdeep hits Vinci Barreto and goes in. Did anyone believe that goal would be scored? I honestly have to tell you no. But suddenly, out of the blue, Jamshedpur FC are leading 1-0 against Punjab FC. Vinci Barreto, the substitute, pushes the ball in once more. Yeah. Mohamed Sanan crosses, Arshdeep clears, and sort of the knee of Vinci Barreto, who's just standing there and happens to be there and can't do anything against it. The ball is in the goal. Vinci Barreto, the unlikely match winner maybe today. Let's see what Punjab FC do. Can they do more? Danny Ramirez. Play goes on. Man down for Punjab. Danny Ramirez plays it to Lung Ding, who's alone. Is he going to get it into the box? He does. That's a good cross. Danny Ramirez on the edge of the box and get a shot in. And cleared by Pratik Chaudhary. That was a good attempt. I guess this is how lack of quality looks in ISL. Yeah. No way long-term interest can be maintained. Difficult, Aditya. Poor goalkeeping. Yeah, I mean, Neil, the problem is for the goalkeeper, the ball is coming in a way and you're pushing it forward. Always try to push it to a side. 2-5 corner kicks in favor of Punjab. We are in the 80th minute. Danny Ramirez into the danger zone, headed out by Reita Chikawa. Someone tries a little acrobatic bicycle kick. Doesn't go goalwards from Lumding. Hai Tang Lumding. Goal kick for Jamshedpur FC with 80 minutes now played. Albino Gomes. Messi Boli heads it on. Vijay looking for Kipgen. Lumding. Maxo. Stephen Eze. Oh, that's a good true ball to Messi Boli, and that's a foul. Vijay with the foul. And I think Vijay Vargas has now picked up his yellow card. Oh, yeah, from behind. Yeah. Yellow card for Vijay. Vijay has the physicality, has the height, but lacks in the technical ability. Madita Lal with the chip. And Steven Eze can't get to it. Ricky Shabong. Ball back with Ricky. Pablo Santos. Long ball intercepted by Jamshedpur. Talal. Vinci. Messi Boli. Vinci suddenly reappears and earns a throw in against Mohamed Owais. 82 minutes now played. Jamshedpur FC 1, Punjab FC nil. And does the white jersey curse continue in the ISL? That would be my question today. And any team which has a white away kit should look at their third kit, would be my piece of advice. I'm very superstitious in these small little things. If these kind of things happen too often, you have to change something, I would say. But this is a crazy piece of stat. If Punjab FC lose, then it means all 7 teams who've won white have lost. And Mohammad Owais also now with cramps, pain. Embarrass said to substitute on Leon Augustin. Mohamed Sanan and Bijay having a nice little conversation, most probably in Malayalam. The fans did turn out tonight in Jamshedpur. Didn't look like it early on. Throw in. Madhitalal with the ball. Throw in. Talal. All won by Punjab FC. Owusi. Sorry, Osuji. Owusi. Different player. Danny Ramirez looking for Osuji. Wins the ball. Plays it across to Danny Ramirez, but Mohamed Sanan gets in the way. And Messi Bole against Bijay. Bijay has now a yellow card. Has to be careful. And Messi Bole touches the ball. Are you worried about upcoming Indian goalkeepers? Yes, I am. Interesting. Ricky Shabong going off and Leon Augustin coming on. Ricky tried his bit, but didn't have that much of an impact. Neil, I am. I mean, Arshdeep a while back might have been a candidate for the national team. I think well known is his fallout, not only his, but his fallout and oh, oh, that hurt. Mark Zotanpuya. Okay. Came down rather hard. Mark Zotanpuya having pain. So, Neil, I think all of us should be very worried on this whole goalkeeper thing because I think we've not had, uh, you know, um, the level of goalkeepers that I think we would have liked to have had, and um, so therefore, mm, okay. Referee gives him a yellow card for coming back on again, and the physio shows substitution. And oh, Mark Rotanpuya, yeah, you don't do that. Long throw in Punjab. If Young doesn't get to it, ball stays in play. Leon Augustin, ball goes out. It's a challenge. So Neil, Arshdeep is, I think, a perfect example. Again, we're talking about Albino. Albino is one of those older goalkeepers who's played ISL, gone down to the I League, did well, came back to the ISL. Yeah, the young keepers are an issue. Yeah, Ritik Tiwari didn't look good as well in the first 2 matches. according to what I saw last season of him, because I think I rate him the highest among the young keepers. And then there's a big question. Ooh, that looked like a wrong throw. Bala. Switch sides now. Coming across Leon Augustin. Oh, that's lucky. Bala got to the ball. Otherwise, it would have been a foul. Lumding. And then to Leon Augustin. Is he able to keep the ball? No. Mohamed Sanan clears. Danny Ramirez being followed by Messi Boli. Plays it out. Princeton. Bad pass cleared. These Jamshedpur FC guys seems losing in home game. Why are they losing? They're winning, Pratik. They've won the first one 1-0, and it looks like they win the second one also 1-0. So where are they losing? I don't know where you get that losing from. 88 and a half minutes played. 90 seconds, less than 90 seconds left on the clock. Oop. Lunding clears for another throw in. It's been, as I said, a scrappy game. Difficult one, I think, for both teams. Not the best of football. Now it's about trying to... Oh, Madi Talal. The edge of the box. Cleared by Leon Augustin for a corner. Allowed to take a corner, taking his time. We're already in the 90th minute. Nadi Talal, can he create something of danger? He's got height in there with Stephen Eze, with Messi Boli, with Pratik. And Pranoy, that's a good corner. Flies over everyone. Tachikawa plays it back. And the ball is going to go out. Oh, it doesn't. Oh, that's dangerous. Cleared by Bijay. And maybe a chance for Danny Ramirez. No. Nikhil Balla. Oh, allows it to go out for a throw-in. The goalkeepers are not even confident in catching or punching the ball, not aware of the positions of the opponent forward. Basics are poor. I'm not even talking about distribution. Yeah. 6 minutes of added time. We saw that yesterday from day before yesterday from Purval Chempa. Ball goes out. Can he keep it in? Yeah, Danny Ramirez can against Barla. Danny Ramirez into the good header. Osuji with the header. Bede Osuji. So if you ask me, I totally agree. And Albino deserves national team call-up. I don't think so, Pratik. I think that bus or that ship has sailed, as there is a saying. 91st minute running. 6 minutes of added time. Jamshedpur FC 1-0 against Punjab. Don't know how Punjab is going to score. Maybe through a corner or a free kick or something, but out of open play. Looks difficult. Jamshedpur could be getting their second 1-0 today. And they would be then on points at least at the same level as East Bengal. Well, East Bengal won in style today. Had some problems, but still won in style. Jamshedpur rather lucky in this instance. Danny Ramirez. Danny Ramirez being followed by Mohamed Sanan. Danny Ramirez plays it across Kipgen. And that should be a goal kick. PFC strikers seems fraud. I don't know if I would use the word fraud, Pratika, but I would surely say they're not good enough at this moment in time to do the job that is needed of them. Let's put it this way. Because to me, they haven't lived up to the level. James F. Young, not good enough today. Mohamed Suhail, not good enough today. The best one I would have said would have been Bikash Sagosem. Stephen Eze, also a little unsure sometimes. The big man. We've seen more sort of composed, solid performances from him. Here being bodied by James F. Young. He goes down. Stephen Eze, experienced ISL campaigner. Punjab FC with the ball. 93 minutes nearly played. Ashdeep with the long and high. Cleared by Jamshedpur FC. Mohammad Sanan. Sanan beats one, beats two. Gets it to Mahdi Talal. Ooh, very important header out by Bijay. Tachikawa. Sanan. Messi Boli. And cleared by Bijay for a corner. And they will take their time. Jamshedpur FC. This is what they wanted. This is what they needed. Because that is what they want and need. Rita Chikawa doing a short one with Mahdi Talal. Talal, good one in. Cleared by Punjab FC. High ball into towards the box. Messi Boli and Stephen Eze, I think, came off an offside position. How was the match so far? Missed most of the match. Roshan, not a good game, if I'm being very honest. Very, very average, if I'm being generous. A lot of midfield actions, a lot of fouls, a lot of here and there's, but no quality. They shouldn't have released Machin and Pulga. Question is, did they release? Did they not release? Again, that's always the question. Messi Mole is not scoring goals. Yeah, Shrey looks like it at the moment. I was expecting Josh from the players in the game. Headed up by Jamshedpur FC. Ball with Punjab. Oh, that's into the danger. Can they keep it? No. F Young loses it. Barla takes it out, but there's Lumding. Keep game headed onwards. Headed out by Stephen Eze. Vinci and earns a free kick. That's too little, in my opinion, for a free kick, but the referee gives it. On opposite, expecting Josh from the players in the game. Needless to say, I was thoroughly disappointed. Should have watched the East Bengal versus Sporting Group Delhi match instead. Yes, you should have won a home. That was much better because it started off with a goal for Delhi in the 3rd minute, and then we had the penalty, which wasn't one, and then the equalizer from Edmund, which was really good. Then the penalty, which wasn't one, and then the third from East Bengal, which again was class. And then in the end, Miguel with the 4th, which was class as well. Delhi FC tried what they were capable of, but yeah, they were unable to get onto the score sheet. If it's not a good match, that's the game plan of Encore style, right? Jamshedpur FC leading. Yeah. Jamshedpur FC have won 2 matches with 2 goals, right? East Bengal has scored 7. Ooh. Pranaldar on the ground still, and the referee stops play. We're already in the 97th minute. Oh, a little bit of trouble. Rosina potentially with a counter attack. Nope, that's the end of the game. The referee blows the final whistle. Jamshedpur FC edge Punjab FC 1-0 at the JRD Sports Complex to win their second game of the ISL campaign. And this time around, it is Messi, sorry, not Messi Boli. Messi Boli is praying on the ground, but it was Mohamed Sanan who played a ball into the middle. Arshdeep tried to clear it, hit, and I say hit Vinci Pareto because there was no plan behind it. And then it hit sort of Vinci's knee and went in. And that was it. The difference between these two teams in a very, very scrappy encounter. Uh, you know, and let's see. Um, and once more, the schedule for tomorrow: BFC versus Northeast United, and Kerala Blasters against Mumbai City. So that's good news, and that is going to be important. 1 second, let me see. Do you think Edmund Goal could have stopped if it was a better goalkeeper? 100%. Yeah, I think forget better goalkeeper, just a normal standard goalkeeper would have saved that. That was poor goalkeeping. Vishal Yadav, to me, sorry, has not convinced me in the two matches that he's played that he's ready for this. I don't know if they're going to use Nora Fernandez or even a Karanjit would have saved it, right? So therefore, that would be the thing. Another 8 to 9 points is enough to stay away from relegation. Kumar will depend on how many points the team gather. Maybe even six might help you to stay out of relegation if someone is not able to win that many games. So therefore, yeah, 8, 9 would be normal, but you never know. Somehow Jamshedpur grinded results from two matches. Exactly, Kumar. That's the dangerous things with own call sides that if they need to, they can grind out results. And today was nothing more than grinding out a result, if you ask me. So therefore, I would say Punjab FC surely will be unhappy with this outcome, with this result, because they didn't need to lose. And own call and this team, 2 wins out of two, they'll be happy about it. And these two in the next match day, Jamshedpur travel now, top of the table clash to face next Friday, East Bengal Football Club. As I say, top of the table because whoever wins that one could go to 9 points. And Punjab later on Friday face Bangalore FC. So therefore, two big, big matches coming up for these two sides. And therefore that's an interesting one to see. But to me, very, very clearly, Jamshedpur FC lucky to win this because this is normally a nil-nil game for me. Nothing more, nothing less. This game does not deserve a goal. Sorry to say that, as harsh as it might sound, but this game didn't deserve a winner, and that's it. And yeah, that's the reality. Who do you think among Jamshedpur FC and East Bengal FC would win? Hannibal, East Bengal at home, I would favor East Bengal, but Owen Coyle's teams know how to grind out results. This is the point at the end of the day. It's about grinding out results. And therefore, an Owen Coyle side should never be underestimated, right? Atletico Garros match tomorrow. Aman, the Blasters have put out a tweet, sorry, an official statement via a tweet saying that the match is going to happen tomorrow. So there is nothing to stop the game from happening. So that's the good news. Tomorrow, the Kerala Blasters will be playing their first home game of the season against Mumbai City Football Club at the Jawaharlal Nehru Stadium in wait and see. I want to see what will be the attendance for the tomorrow's match. Kumar, I think it should be good. The Blasters fans are there to support their team, and I think they will come out in numbers tomorrow, if you ask me, right? And therefore, I don't see that being as a problem. Yeah, it's a reality. It's a tough reality, I know, but in my opinion, I think it is very very clear that um, that um, that the numbers will be there. Ashish said, I said clubs wait until new elect president of AIFF comes to sign that so-called agreement. Yeah, Kumar, you don't these kind of things you don't need to Ashish. I've said this, what, last 2 weeks ago, right? So all these things, None of these decisions will be taken now, right? I'm interested to see if the AIFF can convince the clubs to pay their 1 crore participation fee and what happens to relegation. 20-year plan. I've told you this multiple times. Don't think about next season or 5 years or 10 years or 20. At the moment, the way things are going, 4, 5, 6 teams will cease to exist in the summer. Let me be very, very clear. If the things go on as the way they are going at this moment, a lot of teams, will not be there. And there are corporates who have said so far, you know what, I'll stick around, who are suddenly saying, this is so bad, I think we need to pull the plug. I've heard this now, you know. So let's see when elections happens. Yeah, Kumar, again, you guys are trying to tell me these infos from other people, and I've hinted and said these things, I don't know, weeks ago. This is being sold today as now as news. This is old, Kumar. We've spoken about this, right? Manjapara group chat is booming right now. I haven't seen this group chat this active for 2 years. Okay. Yeah, but see, the point is that what the GCDA has done, right, will activate the Manjapara crowds, right? So I see close to a sellout tomorrow, right? I don't know, Hannibal, you're saying a large crowd. I think it's a sellout possible tomorrow. I think that the Blasters fans will show themselves in numbers, right? Both matches attendance. I haven't seen any numbers yet. What do you see? Group chat, Kumar. I'm asking for election month. I don't know. Listen, election month is not fixed. You're asking a question which nobody knows. I've said some of the questions some of you guys ask meticulously again and again and again. No, forget me. You guys ask these everywhere. Nobody has an answer. The day the election will be announced, I will get to know, you will get to know, we'll all get to know. So please bear in mind, and so therefore for me, we have to wait. If you like it, I like it, we like it. This is the reality of things, right? So therefore for me, that's the reality, right? So therefore, yeah. So let's see what happens, because there is no immediate or short-term answer to these queries and questions. Carol announced Jay Kitongo signing. Yeah, I just saw that as well. Jay Kitongo, who is he? Let me see. Jay Kitongo, Scottish professional footballer, 28-year-old. Okay, who was playing at Maltese side Max Mar Sax Lock FC. Okay, who's played. Okay, he's come through Hamilton Academical. He was at FC Aberdeen and has spent multiple years at Greenock Morton. Was at Partick Thistle. Then went to Iran to play for Machine Zazi. Then was at Dumbarton, Queen's Park, Greenock Morton, and then now in Malta, supposedly a attacking winger. And his father is Jose Manuel Kitongo, former Angolan origin winger. Okay, good signing, at least on paper. And yeah, we have to wait and see what happens in the coming days and weeks. But today we had 2 matches. East Bengal in the end convincingly 4-1 against Sporting Club Delhi, and Jamshedpur FC somehow scraped through against Punjab FC, meaning that East Bengal versus Jamshedpur FC next Friday, 5 o'clock, 5 p.m. kickoff, is going to be a top of a table clash between these two sides. And with that, if you don't have anything else to add, I slowly come to an end of this live watch along. Jamshedpur FC 1-0 against Punjab FC. Two 1-0 wins at the start of the campaign puts them on 6 points. And as always, as I say, like this video, share this video, subscribe to Arun Foot here on YouTube. Follow me on Twitter or X, if you want to call it, Instagram on my others, and watch the short videos. As I told you, I did something with Hiren yesterday, um, match day or a game week review. We're going to do it for all the rounds. Watch the other videos as well, and therefore we will certainly talk about things. And Kumar, yes, Churchill brothers are still trying. I've said this to you. This is not an ending story. Churchill Ramau today, or yesterday rather, said that there should be a boycott of matches played in Goa by FC Goa, which again, there is a level of ridiculousness, but that is shocking to me. But again, that's where we are at this moment in time, and therefore, guys, this is the realities of Indian football at the moment. That people who claim that they are doing good things for Indian football, that they're important for the Indian football ecosystem, are actually, yeah, problems of the Indian football system. With that, end of this live. Like, share, and subscribe. And I'll catch you tomorrow. I'll have to see. I've got local football action tomorrow, but maybe I might try and do Bangalore FC versus Northeast United as a live watch along. Otherwise, I'll catch you on Monday. Good night, everyone.